Hi, my name is Chung Dha, and today I'm going to show you how to wire your T2i to monitor the sound live. So with the new Magic Lantern, you can actually live monitor all the sound. So you can listen if there is like any weird sounds going on with the microphone, if someone is like scratching his lavalier, or the lavalier is moving too much and making a lot of clothing sounds, or that the microphone is like hitting someone, or the wires are making a lot of sounds. However, there is a problem with the sound monitor version of the Magic Lantern, because you can't really listen to the sounds afterwards. I've seen there's like a patch for it right now. There's probably in a few days there will be a new one, so you can actually listen also to the playback. But the current Magic Lantern actually uses the speaker to listen to the playback. So yeah, you have to wait for the new one, and yeah, there's like a few odd stuff also going on with the headphone monitor firmware. But now back to the topic. So the wires you need is a 3.5 mm to RCA Male, then a RCA adapter of both sides female. You only need to have two and not the three or a single version. And then the standard AV USB cable you get from Canon. The two wires you need from the AV are the red and white. Those you stick into the small adapter, and both the same colored sync with the small wire. And also a tip, only plug this in afterwards, because if you plug this in before you start your camera, the screen will go black and stay black until you turn off the camera and then get this out and then start up the camera again. So I'm going to put this in the AV jack. And then the simple thing is to plug in your headphone, so I can actually listen to myself, which is a bit odd, but mostly what I can hear right now is like a slight hiss, and yeah, it's not a extreme problem, and I can hear myself, and which is a little bit hard to monitor. But another tip is to, if you monitor someone, you can actually also look at the screen. There's like two bars going left and right, which is going to show you if it's in the region where it's picking up sound. When it's picking up sound, it's going to be green. If it's picking up sound too loud, it's going to into red zone, and the safest to set it up to the yellow zone and not to let it go over into the red zone, because when you get into the red zone you get the distraction or distortion, I mean. And yeah, I can hear myself also if I talk a bit loud. The monitor is a bit weird because it comes out a little bit distorted. I add the 6 gain for the external, so I can hear myself better. If I use the standard, or put the monitor on 0, you would hear like literally what you're recording, so you don't hear the extra noise you're actually picking up. Probably also the hiss, I'm probably not really recording any hiss, just added by the external. And yeah, what you can also do is a small tip. If you are basically, you're really trying to listen to if the sound's correct or not, is try to turn your head 90 degrees. So this ear would be to my subject, and then you probably hear it easier that what you hear behind, or then you probably hear the people that are talking also, the sound coming from this ear or going into this ear. So it's a small tip how to also listen to the sound. Otherwise, you're trying to listen and you hear the sound and you also hear the person talking, unless the person is standing really far away. Then you can monitor it easily. But mostly if you're standing really close, you're hearing both the sounds, so you're not sure if you're actually hearing anything at all. So this was my tip for how to wire up your headphone to your camera. This also not only for the T2i, it's also for all the other cameras. And yeah, and the 60 or the 600D was just announced, which is a bit of a shock. Or actually, I knew that it was coming, but I rather they didn't bring it out. However, looking at the specs and all the things, and also at the sound control, with the Magic Lantern you actually have more control. So if you stay with the 550D, you have more control and more stuff with the Magic Lantern. So unless they have the Magic Lantern guys get the hack for the 600D. But at the moment, I don't think I'll be upgrading to the 600D because it's mostly only the monitor and there's like a few small stuff. But I think the 550D with the Magic Lantern is still more attractive and more worth than the 600D. So this was my tip, and see you next time. Bye.